What's going on? This is John. Thanks so much for clicking on subscribing to my daily email newsletter for you. My daily message to you of tips, tactics, techniques, strategies, content, all the things that are going to provide value for you as a cash flow veteran. But before I want you to actually put your name and put your email to actually subscribe to it, I want you to watch this entire video because there's some important things that I have to say that are going to encourage you to take more action or, frankly, actually discourage you from even signing up at all. And so first, I want people to genuinely be ready to implement strategies and techniques that I have that I'm going to be putting in each one of the emails. There's going to be a ton of value that I give, and it might even just be an example of a story using the copywriting that I'm doing in each one of my emails and maybe reapplying it, understanding the fundamentals behind it, maybe peeking behind the curtain a little bit to see how I'm writing or why I'm writing it a certain way, why I have bullet points, why I have headlines, why I'm not necessarily talking about the product, but I'm talking about all the benefits of the product with a little bit of curiosity to get you to click on it. And that's one of the cool things about marketing. It's especially ethical marketing is a way to entice people to buy something that truly fits their needs. And so that's just one example of how I want to go about providing as much value to you as possible. And again, they're going to be packed with phenomenal techniques, things that I've learned from world-renowned copywriters, marketers, people that I follow, people that I trust, people that I've implemented their strategies and seen success myself with it. And I want to be able to provide that back to you in a way that, number one, engages you and not just teaches you something, but you actually really enjoy. That's the type of value in every single email that I'm going to send. But I don't want you to subscribe if you're just going to have it go to your junk mailbox. So obviously, if it goes there automatically, I want you to go ahead and whitelist it. You can look up any sort of email that you have, whether that's a Gmail, a Yahoo, a Proton Mail, whatever it is, and they have instructions on how you can make sure that you go check real quickly in your junk mail. So once you do sign up, if you choose to do this, I want you to go ahead and check that junk file just in case it went in there first, and then go ahead and make sure you whitelist it or place it into your inbox. That way all future emails that come from my website, that come from me, are going directly into your inbox. That way you know that you are getting the most up-to-date things that are there. And what I want to encourage you to do, because I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you also wasting other people's time by not doing something that we have for you, some technique or something. Like I don't want you to read something and go, well, this is useless. That doesn't provide any value to you, and it also, frankly, kind of wastes my time if you're not taking action on some of this stuff as well. And I would encourage you, just like I did, once I really got serious about doing Cash Flow Veteran, once I got serious about doing a side hustle, really making a go at what it is that I'm trying to do with Cash Flow Veteran, I actually went back into a lot of my emails and I started unsubscribing from a ton because I was always like, well, I got so many emails in here from all these different places, and I just I was a seminar junkie, I was a product junkie, so I subscribed to a whole bunch of email lists, everybody from TikTok and content marketers and Facebook type marketers to people who did copy, who did a lot of writing for sales letters, for email newsletters. And I've picked up bits and pieces from each one of those, but I found I was scattered everywhere rather than actually using all my energy towards a few sources. So you really don't need a ton of things that are there. Because I'm doing this for veterans from a veteran mindset, but applying our knowledge and our skill set towards things that help us secede from the system. If that message resonates with you, certainly this needs to be one of the ones that you are involved in and that you're consuming, because everything that I'm going to put in here is your ability to make more money, to keep more money, and to be financially free without having to use any of the military pension system, medical system, any of that stuff. So that's really what I'm passionate about in doing this here. So if that's not you, I encourage you not to subscribe to this. I also encourage you to go through any other things that you believe are junk emails that you get from maybe something that you've been interested in the past, and just totally unsubscribe from as many of those as you can. I promise it will actually improve your life. I found that the more that I said no means that I can say yes to the right things a lot more often. So with that, So I will be sending you at least one email every single day. I might send multiple depending on a special offer, something that I think is going to bring you a ton of value. I want to make sure that you're getting it. I want to make sure that I'm creating the urgency that I think you should have to really consider purchasing an affiliate product that I might have, or listening to a YouTube video, or reading an article that I'm sending you, or making sure you can find a free resource. Because not everything that I'm going to have is going to be an affiliate offer. Believe me, I'm in this to make money. I think the affiliate side is one of the simplest ways to really get started, and one of the easiest ways, frankly. But I'm not going to say that it's easy. It can be very difficult, because no matter what you do, you're going to have to find a way to generate traffic. You're going to have compelling messages that are out there to draw people in and to get people to take action on any sort of product or service that you're going to offer, whether that's someone else's product or service, or whether that's your own that you've created, or you're going to have to hire that out for somebody. That's honestly one of the first lessons that really kind of drove home. I was always looking for the one thing, the one easy thing that's going to set me apart and make me a ton of money. And the fact is, that's just not the way that it works. So you don't have to purchase anything from me, but I do encourage you to at least click on the links and take what you can learn from any of the sales letters or any of the other free resources that I'm linking to. So the majority of what I send you will be affiliate offers, but occasionally I will send you things that are a free course here or there, maybe a Twitter feed that I want you to really pay attention to. Obviously, I can't get you like on a Discord server for some people, but if there's a certain crypto guy that I follow on Twitter, I can send you a conversation that he's been having on Twitter that I think is very, very relevant to what that might be, whatever that topic is, or send you to a video or an article or whatever. So those are some free things that I'll be able to send you that should provide extra value to you that I think are really important that you should pay attention to, but the majority of them are going to be affiliate offers. I don't want you to be buying anything, again, you aren't serious about implementing. I want to keep re-emphasizing that. Now, again, I've unsubscribed. Honestly, I've wasted tens of thousands of dollars on courses and seminars. And let me say that again, tens of thousands of dollars I have wasted because I've bought something that I wanted to use and I thought it would be an easy solution for me. But for whatever reason, I just, as soon as I would get it and read what it was, I'd consume a part of it, and then my attention would be focused on something else. And I don't want that to be you, and I got addicted to that next thing. So I don't want that to be you, and I don't want Cashflow Veteran to be that for you. This is the culmination of a lot of frustration and me really implementing and really giving a go and really focusing on what it is that I need to do on a daily basis. What are the simple things that I can do with the crazy life that I have with 3 kids and a wife that works full time. This is what it is, and it's taken me a lot of, and I want to cut down a lot of that time for you. So these are simple things that are going to have, they're not always going to be easy. They take effort. Everything you do is going to take effort. Everything that you do with this is going to take the right mindset applied with the right tools to the right audience consistently. Every piece of content you do, every offer that you have, every sale that you do, you want to be in the right mindset, on top of your game when it comes to that, whatever that may be for you, because there's so many different ways that you can put product offers and copy in front of somebody to offer them the best amount of value. You want to make sure you have the right tools that actually have utility for what you're doing, that have a proven track record as well. And there's no reason for me to sell you something that you can get for free somewhere else. You may need to buy something sometimes, even though sometimes it is free. The fact that somebody has put it together and put other infrastructure in place to help you with that is where the value really comes from as well. And I hope as a Cashflow Veteran that you see the value in, as you build, as you learn, as you want to be able to teach other people, that I could take something of an idea that you might have and make it a course and actually put it into Cashflow Veteran. You can market it however you want to on the outside, but I would always ask for the ability to be able to inject it into Cashflow Veteran, especially if it helps with the underlying goal of Cashflow Veterans and helping them succeed from the system. And again, anything that I offer can be very, very hard, but I promise you that it will be simple and it will be of a great value to you. It really comes down to you having the right mindset applied with the right tools to the right audience consistently. That's really what that success formula comes down to. It's what I'm finding out for myself, and I encourage you to come along the journey for me to share what I've been learning, and hopefully you can gain from some of those experiences, and I can keep providing value with my daily email. Again, so that being said, go ahead and put your name in, put your email address in. If you're ready to implement the things that I have, if you find value in what you found so far and you want to see how you can succeed from the system, just as I'm currently doing for me and my family as well. And I'd love to hear more of your ideas and engage with this community. One of the things that I'm doing this to encourage you not to sign up if this is not something that resonates with you, and not waste your time doing, is because it's going to shrink my list overall. But what that does is it makes a stronger community. I don't want to have 10,000 people with only 1% of those actually doing. There's plenty of business models that are out there that do that are very successful, that make great money doing that with an email list of 10,000. I would rather have an email list of 100 people where I have a 50 to 60% implementation rate that builds this community even better, that goes out and does other phenomenal things for military families, veterans, and their spouses, their dependents, their families, their communities. That's what I want this to be about. So that's why I encourage you, if you want to sign up, if you find value in this, go ahead and do that. Put your name in, click the button to sign up, and you'll start getting those daily emails from me. And if not, no sweat off my back. I just encourage you, you know what, if you have other junk emails that are there, start unsubscribing from everything else and just simplify your life. With that, I'll see you on the inside. Take care.